Thanks for being here again this week. Yes, it's still Delight Channel. And if you remember, our vision is world transformation, one man at a time, one community at a time. And that is why, since the beginning of the year, wait a minute, where did the year go? Already we are approaching the end of June. And when I checked the channel preparing for this, I was shocked to find out that we have done 25 videos already. Wow! How many of them have you seen? Please go back and check, because everything is geared and channeled towards you living your dream. If you really have a desire to actualize that dream that you carry in your head, then you cannot afford to miss any of the 25 videos that currently sits on the channel. Now, if you've been here from the beginning, you realize that we've spent the first half of this year focusing largely around concepts. Yes, at the beginning we spoke about purpose, then we went into vision, then we spoke about envisioning, about vision boards, then we spoke about mission statement, we spoke about life plan, the 4Ds. Everything that we're speaking about ties to something that we started with in the success equation. Remember? Yes, we said that there are two equations that we explored. One was the traditional, which you're probably familiar with. And which one is that? It says you need to do, hustle, study hard, work hard, burn the midnight oil, break the sweat, so that you can get cars, get houses, get money, get things, and then, yes, I have arrived. But you will soon find out that things don't really lead to satisfaction or self-actualization. And that is why every now and then you hear stories of artists, sports people, rich people, seemingly successful people committing suicide, going into depression, having substance abuse. Why? It's because things in themselves do not make people happy, do not give that actualization that the human being desires. And that is why our recommended, preferred, optimal success equation says that it's more about how you are being. How are you manifesting? What are your thought process? What are your paradigms? How are you engaging the world? How are you interacting with things? How are you interacting with people? Because if you fix your being and then you do hustle, study, work hard, do whatever you need to get done, it is going to be tied and connected with your being. And when your doing is connected with your being, then your getting becomes an automatic outcome. And that reminds me of one quote from one of my favorite authors, writers, speakers, Jim Rohn, that says that success is neither magical or mysterious. It is the natural consequences. Pay attention. It is the natural consequences of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. So, the last 6 months have been about highlighting, examining, and focusing on the basic fundamentals. Now, going forward, I want to flip the channel and focus on more operational, practical things that can be situated in our everyday encounters. Something that speaks to where you are, what you're probably dealing with, and then you can apply the concept. But don't ever forget, the foundation is your being. So if you have not watched any of the 25 videos, go back now. Now you can watch them all as a series, and then you can build the knowledge, because we are going into the DIY session. And what do I call this phase? I call it the Made Simple series. MSS. Not MSC, even though that's the concept, but MSS. And as you find me use it, Made Simple Series, MS Series. And in this phase, I think we will be focusing on it around 4 elements. We will speak about career, we will speak about business, we will speak about financial management, and we will speak about relationship. Even though relationship is very heavy, we will see whether we want to go very deep or we'll speak in the context of what we've spoken about. We will cross that bridge when we get there. And for the students, there is a new product we are working on, focusing on the student. How do you choose your subject? How do you choose your courses? How does that tie to your purpose? Everything is around your being so that you can live a fulfilling life. When that product is ready, we'll be here to announce it to you. So, make it a date next week, because from then, we will now be diving deeper from the shallow end into the MSS, Made Simple Series, MS Series. And until then, don't forget to click that button. Subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Many people comment and very positive comment personally, but they never put it in action on the channel. I need that subscription because it makes you get automatic notification. Subscribe, share, comment if you can, tell somebody about it so that we know you are there and we know that our effort is connecting with you exactly where you are. T-Mac is still my name, and all I'm trying to do is what? Make a little difference. Thanks for being here this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.